Yes. Jai Hind and hello everyone. Welcome back to Crack Grade B. This is Sunil Jangad and we were discussing subject verb agreement. It's day 4th today, 5th today, sorry. Okay, and we were discussing subject verb agreement and phrasal verbs. So you just comment, are audio and video clear? Is everything okay? Yes. Are you getting me? Is everything okay? Yes, guys. And kindly share this session with all your friends and relatives. Kindly invite all your friends. Is everything okay? Are audio and video clear? In the last session, what we discussed, this one is the slide. Okay. In fourth lecture, I told you some of the pair conjunctions in which I said that if two subjects are connected by some of the pair conjunctions. What are the pair conjunctions? You know, we have three pair conjunctions. One is not only but also, neither nor and either or. And whenever two different subjects are connected by these conjunctions, verb is always used according to the second subject, or you can say nearer to the verb, right? So according to the second subject, verb is used. And next concept was what I told you, some of the words like all of, some of, most of, half of, one third of, two thirds of. All these words, if these words are followed by a singular or uncountable noun, we use a singular verb. And if these words are followed by a plural noun, we use a plural verb in that sentence. Okay, this one was the second concept. Some of the phrases I told you, if a noun is repeated after preposition, both the nouns must be singular and a singular verb is used. Some of the phrases, these are the some of the phrases which we use normally in our practical life. Okay, and after that, a phrase many a and many. So we discuss all these concepts regarding subject verb agreement, and after that we discuss some of the phrasal verb, right? So this one was the last phrasal verb. So let's start from the subject verb agreement. You have a concept. The sentence is what? Okay, the first sentence for this lecture is what? If I say 20,000 rupees, this concept is very important, so understand carefully. 20,000 rupees were not 20,000 rupees were not a small amount those days. This one is the first sentence. 20,000 rupees were not a small amount those days. Okay, and the second sentence is, if I say 20,000 rupees have been lost. 20,000 rupees have been lost. Third sentence is 20 years are a long period to wait for. 20 years are a long period to wait for. Fourth sentence, you have 20 miles are not a short distance. 20 miles are not a short distance to cover on foot. To cover on foot. And the last sentence is 20-ton grain. 20-ton grain is enough for this family. 20 ton grain is enough for this family. So these 5 sentences you have, and let's discuss the concept. As I said, this is the most important concept when you talk about subject verb agreement, right? If I saying ki this is important concept, it means ki questions from such concepts come in your exam. So listen carefully what the concept is all about. Okay, the concept is, if the plural quantity of this one 20,000 rupees, this one is plural quantity, and this one is the plural quantity of money, right? And if the plural quantity of money, plural quantity of, you can say plural quantity of 20 years time, 20 miles, this one is the plural quantity, and plural quantity of distance. And in the last sentence, this one is also 20 ton grain, this one is also plural quantity, and plural quantity of weight, right? Whenever any of these plural quantities, right, it can be plural quantity of time, money, weight, or distance. If any of these plural quantity is used as subject, and if this plural quantity denotes to an amount, if this plural quantity denotes to an amount, any amount can be there. It can be a small amount, short amount, or whenever we just make this plural quantity fixed, like in the first sentence, the writer is saying that 20,000 rupees were not a small amount. Were not a small amount means it was a large amount those days. Mean to say, we have mentioned 20,000 rupees as a fixed amount in the sentence. And whenever it is used as an amount in a sentence, make sure we use a singular verb in that particular sentence. In case of amount, plural quantity of money, time, weight, or distance, whenever these are used as amount, we use a singular verb. As you know ki were is a plural verb, and to make it singular, just replace were with was. Sentence will be okay. Sentence will be okay. Sentence will be 20,000 rupees was not a small amount those days. But in the second sentence, if you observe, in the second sentence, again we have plural quantity. Again we have plural quantity of money, right? But there is nothing like it represent, it is used as amount. The writer is saying ki have been lost. This one is helping verb, this one is main verb. After verb, you don't have a word which denote it as an amount. And if plural quantity of time, money, weight, or distance are not used as an amount, then this is the plural subject, and according to the plural subject, we use a plural verb. So second sentence is okay. Second sentence is okay. We don't have any error in the second sentence, because this plural quantity is not going to be used as an amount. If there is no any amount, plural subject demands a plural verb, and if plural quantity denotes to an amount, so we use a singular verb in that particular sentence. Okay, in the third sentence, you can observe here 20 years. 20 years are not a long period to wait for, are a long period to wait for. So it means 20 years are a long period. So we have made 20 years as an amount, a fixed quantity. So in case of quantity, this one will be the singular subject, and it demands a singular verb. In case of amount, so to make this verb singular, just replace it with is, right? Sentence will be okay. 20 years is a long period to wait for. Okay, if I speak like this, if I say 25 years, 25 years have been spent by me. 25 years have been spent by me in education. Okay, in this sentence, you have plural quantity of time. This one is the plural quantity of time, but there is no any word. there is no any word which denotes this plural quantity as an amount. The writer is saying that 25 years have been spent by me in education. So there is nothing like amount in the sentence. That's why this is the plural subject, and a plural subject always demands a plural verb. So this sentence is okay. But in the last sentence, 20 years is as an amount, is used as an amount. It is a long period. So in case of amount, we use a singular verb. Are you getting my point? Yes, guys. Are you getting me? Just leave a comment. Are you getting me? Are you getting this concept? Okay, in the fourth sentence, 20 miles are not a short period. Again, in the fourth sentence, you can observe that 20 miles are not a short period. So it was what? It was not a short distance. It was a long distance, you can say. So this word denotes it amount, and in case of amount, this plural quantity demands a singular verb. So replace are with is. Sentence will be okay. And again, 20-ton grain is enough. This word enough. Or you can say you have another word, sufficient, enough, sufficient. All these words which denotes to an amount. These words denotes to an amount. So in case of amount, we use a singular verb with plural quantity. So last sentence you have is okay. In the last sentence, we don't have any error. So last sentence is error free. So let's understand the concept. What is concept? Where is the last slide? Okay. Concept is, if plural quantity of time, money, weight, or distance, if any plural quantity of these four is used as amount, in case of amount, use a singular verb. In case of amount, use a singular verb. And if these are not used as amount, when there is no amount, use a plural verb. That's it. So this one is the concept. Can you please repeat the third sentence? Okay, why not? Let's discuss the third sentence. Okay, 20 years is a long period to wait for, right? So here you have a plural quantity of time, right? 20 years. And after 20 years, after verb, the writer is saying that 20 years are a long period. So if you represent 20 years to a long period, so you have made this 20 years a long period. And if it has become long period, means it is used as an amount. And whenever this amount is present in the sentence, in case of amount, this plural quantity is considered as singular subject, and this singular subject will demand a singular verb. So to make this verb singular, just replace are with is. Sentence will be fine. Okay, this is the sentence, 20 years is a long period to wait for. If I say sentence like this, if I say 25 years have been spent by me in education. So in this sentence, you don't have any word which denotes 25 years is a small amount, small period, short period, or a large period. There is nothing in the last sentence. So it means in this sentence, you don't have a word which denoted an amount. That's why this one is the plural quantity, plural subject, and a plural subject always demands a plural verb, right? So this one is the case. This one is the concept. Shivan. Okay. let's move to the next concept. First sentence is, the number of plants, the number of plants were planted by me. The number of plants were planted by me. Or another sentence you have, a number of trees, a number of trees are decreasing, a number of trees are decreasing day by day. Okay, as I announced, you have a class on arrangement of words, or you can say parajumbles. You have a class on parajumbles on coming Monday, right? On coming Monday, you have a class on parajumbles. So be present on Monday at 5 p.m., right? We shall discuss the way how to solve parajumbles, what are the tricks or what are the concepts regarding parajumbles. So on Monday, you have to be present in this class and you have to share that session with all your friends and relatives, right? So be present on Monday. Okay, two different sentences you have. The number of plants were planted by me, and the second one is a number of trees are decreasing day by day. Okay, what is the concept, guys? The concept is, we have a phrase and the phrase is the number of, the number of, right? Make sure this phrase, the number of, is followed by a plural noun, a plural noun, but verb must be singular. Verb must be singular. After the number of, we use a plural noun and verb must be singular. But if you talk about a number of, if you talk about a number of, this phrase a number of is followed by a noun and verb, a noun and verb plural, right? A number of is followed by a plural noun and plural verb, right? But the number of is followed by plural noun, but verb is what? Verb is singular. So this one is the concept. So let's apply this case, apply this concept. You have a word, you have a phrase, the number of, right? This word is the number of, and after the number of, we use a plural noun. We have a plural noun, plants. This one is plural noun. Verb must be singular. To make this verb singular, replace were with was. Okay, sentence will be okay. The number of plants was planted by me. And in the last sentence, you have a phrase a number of, and a number of is followed by a plural noun. Already we have a plural noun, but verb must also be singular. So are is already a plural verb. You don't have any error in the last sentence. Why it happens? What is the reason behind this concept? Make sure this phrase, the number of, we are talking about plural number, but this article the makes definite to this plural number. Article the is a definite article. Article the is a definite article. So this article the makes this plural number definite. This article the make this plural number fixed, and in case of definite number we use a singular verb. But this article a is an indefinite article, you know very well. So this indefinite article make this plural number indefinite. It shows the sense of few, it shows the sense of few. So in case of few, we use a plural verb. So this is the case, this is the concept. Yes, are you getting my points? Yes, guys. After the number of, we use a plural noun, verb must be singular. And if you talk about a number of, this phrase is followed by a noun and a verb, both must be plural, right? So let's move to the next concept. The next concept is what? Okay. Next concept is, next sentence is, you can say more than one. More than one cities were destroyed by invaders. More than one cities were destroyed by invaders. More than one cities were destroyed by invaders. Okay. And the second sentence is more cities than one were destroyed by invaders. Right? Two different sentences you have. More than one cities were destroyed by invaders. And the last one is more cities than one were destroyed by invaders. Okay, what is the concept? The concept is, we have a phrase. We have a phrase, and the phrase is more than one. Right? More than one. You have this phrase. Okay, after this phrase, the noun which you will get, after this phrase, this noun must be singular because of this numeral adjective. Because of this numeral adjective one, and one always demands a singular noun. Like we say one marker, one student, one boy, one girl, right? And one school, one college. We speak like that. After this phrase more than one, because of this one, noun which is followed by this phrase, this noun must be singular. And because of this singular noun, verb will also be singular. Verb will also be singular. So just apply this concept to the sentences. If we do more than one, after more than one, this one is plural noun, but we need a singular noun, so singular noun will be city. And after this singular noun, verb will also be singular. To make this plural verb singular, just replace were with was. So sentence will be more than one city was destroyed by invaders. And make sure why we are using this verb according to the one plus noun, because this word more is an adjective of comparative degree, and this word then is a conjunction. And make sure verb never comes according to conjunction, verb never comes according to adjective, verb always comes according to the noun or pronoun. Because of this one, we have a singular noun city, and according to this singular noun, verb will also be singular. I said कि verb never comes according to an adjective or conjunction. Verb always comes according to the noun or pronoun. And in the sentence, we have a singular noun because of one numeral adjective. That's why singular verb will be used. But if you talk about the next sentence is what? Now we have more plus plural noun plus than one. More plus plural noun plus than one. And after this than one, we have a verb. After this, we have a verb. Now make sure that we have a plural noun in the sentence, and according to this plural noun, verb will also be plural. According to the plural noun, verb will also be plural. So this one is the second sentence. According to this plural noun, cities, you have to use a plural verb, and already we have a plural verb, so you don't have any error in the second sentence. Second sentence is okay, right? We don't have any error in the second sentence. Yes, guys, are you getting me? Are you getting everything? Yes. Do you have any doubt? Do you have any doubt? We have two different phrases in the sentences, more than one. If you get a noun after this phrase, more than one, because of one, noun must be singular, verb will also be singular. And if you don't get a noun after this phrase, more than one, more plus plural noun than one. So according to this noun, plural noun, verb will be plural. This is the difference. Noun demands a verb, right? So let's move to the next concept, or you can say the next case is the next case. Okay. Another sentence you have. The brave deserves the best. The brave deserves the best. First sentence. Second one is the young must be aware of his duties. Right? Third sentence is the weaks are suppressed by strongs. The weaks are suppressed by strongs. These are three sentences. Okay. What is the concept actually? Make sure the plus adjective. When we use the plus adjective, article the plus adjective, and this adjective denotes the quality of any person. The plus adjective, whenever we used, it becomes common noun. The plus adjective makes a common noun, and common noun plural you can say. It becomes common noun and common noun plural. Mean to say, it denotes to its whole class. It denotes to its entire community. For example, if I say the brave means what? The brave is a common noun plural. The brave means brave people. Brave means brave people. Okay. If I say the weak means weak people, right? Weak, it denotes to weak people, right? Entire community of weak people, right? If I say the strong denotes to what? The strong means strong people. It denotes its entire community, strong people, right? So the plus adjective, these words are adjective, whether you talk about brave, weak, or strong. These are adjectives, and the plus adjective, it becomes common noun plural. And subject verb agreement, what it says ki verb is always used according to the subject's number. This one is the common noun plural, and plural subject demands a plural verb. To make this verb plural, just drop s. Sentence will be the brave deserve the best. The brave deserve the best. In the second sentence, the young is also the plus adjective. This one is common noun plural. Common noun plural subject demands a plural verb. This is modal. Modal remains similar in their singular and plural sense. Make sure all modal auxiliary verbs, they remain similar in their singular verb. You can say all modal auxiliary verbs are singular as well as plural, right? So modal is okay, but make sure this one is common noun plural, and according to this common noun plural, we have to use a plural possessive adjective. His is a singular possessive adjective. Because of this plural subject, possessive adjective will also be plural. So to make this plural possessive adjective, just use their. Sentence will be the young must be aware of their duties. The young must be aware of their duties. This one will be the right one. Okay. The young must be aware of their duties. Same thing applies here. are suppressed is a verb. Word are suppressed is a verb, and before verb, this article the plus adjective, this one is common noun plural. And make sure adjectives cannot be pluralized by adding s or es. Just drop s. So why we are going to drop? Because the brave is already denotes to brave people. So you can't say the braves. The weak is already denotes to weak people. So you can't say the weaks. Or the strong is already already denotes to strong people. You can't say the strongs, right? So same thing applies here. The weak already a common noun plural, and if it is already a common noun plural, so we can't make it further plural by adding s or es. The weak are suppressed by strongs. Okay, this one is preposition. Do you know, after preposition we always use a prepositional object. I'm saying whenever you get a preposition, after preposition we always use a prepositional object. So to make this word object, so just drop s, and to make this noun common noun plural, use article the. Use article the. So sentence will be the weak are suppressed by the strong. The weak are suppressed by the strong. This one will be okay one. Yes. So concept is what? Concept is the is used before some adjectives. The is used before some adjectives. Adjectives are what? Like brave, young, deaf, dumb, blind, rich, poor, brave, young, deaf, dumb, blind, rich, poor, weak, strong, weak, strong, ठीक है, ठीक है, weak, strong, tall, honest, unemployed, injured, okay. These are the adjectives. To make them common noun plural, to make them common noun. And what kind of common noun? Common noun plural. Why? What is the reason? Because the reason is that because adjectives cannot be pluralized. Adjectives can't be pluralized by adding s or es. Because adjectives cannot be pluralized by adding s or es. And make sure the plus adjective, this construction, the plus adjective construction, demands a plural verb. This construction demands a plural verb. That's it. This is the concept. The plus adjective always becomes common noun plural, and according to the plural subject, plural verb is used, first concept. And according to this plural subject, we have to use a plural possessive adjective. This one is also. This one is also maintained in the sentence. So this is the case for today's class. So now the topic subject verb agreement is you can say ki is over now. Okay, so let's discuss some phrasal verbs, and in next class we shall start some any another chapter, any other chapter we shall cover. Okay, and on Monday we shall discuss parajumbles, right? So let's discuss now some phrasal verb, and in the last class it was 32nd, and today we shall discuss phrasal verb number 33. Okay, phrasal verb is take up. Phrasal verb is take up. Take up means to cover. Take up means to cover, or you can say to occupy. To occupy, right? To cover or to occupy. Sentence is what? It will take up 200 square feet to construct this building, to construct this house. This one is the sentence. It will take up 200 square feet to construct this house, right? So this one is phrasal verb take up. Next phrasal verb is take over. Take over. And the meaning of this phrasal verb take over is, meaning of take over is to acquire, or you can say to purchase, to acquire or to purchase, right? Sentence, you can say the government will take over farmers land for the project. The government will take over the farmers land, right, for the project. Okay, next phrasal verb, if you talk about, so these two phrasal verbs are very important, 35th and 36th. One is take leave of, and another one is take leave from. These are very important phrasal verbs from exam point of view. Examiner always confuses by these two different phrasal verbs. What is the difference between both the phrasal verbs? Take leave of, if you talk about, it means to say goodbye. To say goodbye, right? To say goodbye. The sentence is what? The sentence is he took leave of. He took leave of. This one is not double F. This one is OF, off. Take leave of. Single F. Right? To say goodbye. Yes. He took leave of. Just a minute. Take leave of. ठीक है? Take leave of. He took leave of the host after the party had been over. After the party had been over. Okay. Take leave of, not single F. This is double F. Take leave of. And same thing applies here. He took leave of. He took leave of the host after the party had been over. Okay. When you talk about take leave from, so that means to take permission. To take permission. For leave. To take permission for leave. Right? And the example, if you say, example, he took leave. He took leave from his boss. He took leave from his boss for 5 days. He took leave from his boss for 5 days, right? So this one is difference between both the phrasal verbs. This one is the difference between both the phrasal verbs, right? One is take leave of and second one is take leave from. Just a minute, let me clarify this one. Take leave of, to say goodbye. This one is single left, not double. This one is single left. Take leave of. Here also take leave of. Take leave of the host. This one will be okay, right? So take leave of means to say goodbye. Take leave of means to say goodbye, right? And take leave from means to take permission, right? So usually we observe this type of phrasal verb in your exam, right? So let's move to the next phrasal verb, and the next one is 37, that is given. Given. Okay, the meaning of given is what? To yield. Given means to yield, to submit, or to surrender. Given means to yield, submit, or surrender. And the sentence is the troops gave in against the enemy. The troops gave in against the enemy, right? So this one is the sentence. And next phrasal verb is what? 38th, if we talk about, that is give up. Give up means to quit or abandon. To quit, or you can say to abandon. We usually use a sentence, give up your bad habits. Give up your bad habits, right? We speak like that. Mean to say, quit your bad habits.